What's going on, guys? I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about a conversation I had with my wife the other day, and just some of the things I learned from it myself. Helped me out personally, so I was hoping that it would actually help out another man, another husband, another father. So we were having a conversation, and she said that I'm not as romantic as I used to be. When she told me I wasn't romantic as I used to be, I decided to go back to the old me. I grew my hair back out, put on my cool shades, and I started romancing her. Which it caught me off guard, but at the same time, I knew in my heart that I wasn't putting forth the effort as I once did, especially as we were dating. And keeping in mind, we've been together almost 11 years. So it's easy, I think, to just not be as romantic as you used to be, because you just get into a routine of doing things. And it's not good to get into habits of being lazy romantically. And then on the other side, we expect them to, our wives, to put forth effort in other areas, let's say like the bedroom, when we haven't been putting forth effort without romancing them. So yeah, that's just what I want to speak on a little bit, and just really 3 quick points of what I've learned and what I've been studying and just putting forth over the last couple weeks. First thing I took away from our conversation was that I need to communicate with my wife pretty much what's romantic to her. Like, what does it mean to her to be romantic? In my mind, there's one thing, or I see it one way and I perceive it one way, but to her it could be totally different. So just really went back to the basics, started studying her more, started listening to the things she was saying even when she wasn't actually saying anything. So that's one thing that I just went back to, just the basic, and then straight out I asked her, what does it mean to be romantic to you? And we were riding in the car talking about it, and it was pretty cool. She was just telling me things that were on her heart, and what I could do to be more loving towards her. So that's one thing. Like, the first step you need to do is just find out what it means to your wife to be romantic, and it's not just a one-stop process. It's something that you're gonna have to do your entire marriage, because things may change. We all grow, we all adapt. So just keep communicating and just figure out what it means to her to be romantic. All right, guys, and after you have communicated and after you have studied your wife some, what you want to do is you want to start planning. So for instance, if your wife loves to dance and you haven't been dancing in a while, or maybe not even at all, what you want to do is just research some local spots in town. It could be out of town, whatever your preference, and just find a place where you can go dancing. If you want to take some dancing lessons, you can do them private, you can do them with a group, or you can just go out to a place where you both can dance if you already know how to dance. So yeah, so that's just one thing you want to do, is you want to plan accordingly on how you can be romantic with your wife. So don't plan to take her to a football game if she hates football. So that's just the biggest thing. That's why you want to communicate with her. That's why you want to study her, so that you make sure you're planning for the right thing. So yeah, so that's just step number 2, man. Just make sure you guys plan. All right, and step number 3, you want to make sure you execute. So this is huge, because it doesn't make any sense to do all of those things if you're not going to execute. So it's just like, let's say it's 4th down and 1. If you watch football and you're on the 1-yard line, you know what that means. Let's say there's 3 seconds left on the clock, and the coach he's drawn up a plan for a quarterback sneak. And you know what? Everybody's ready to go. The offensive linemen, they're pushing forward. The running back, he's pushing. The wide receivers, they're wide. And they're just taking the attention off of the quarterback. You know what the quarterback does? He just starts running backwards, and then he takes a knee on the 50-yard line. So that doesn't make any sense. So that was not the plan, and he didn't execute well. And sometimes when you go to execute plans, it's not going to go through. It's not going to go the way you plan, but that's okay. You just keep trying. So just make sure that
communicate with your spouse, you study her some, and then after that you plan out what you're gonna do, and then you guys go have a good time. Execute it, just follow through with what you're gonna do, and just make it happen. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. I did write a blog on it I went more in depth, but I know some people like reading, some people like videos. So the blog just goes into a little bit more details about it. So yeah, take a look at that. It's gonna be right down here somewhere in the description. So yeah, I'm still new to this, forgive me. Anyway, it's gonna be down there. But yeah, so just like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna have more comments. Definitely gonna try to start to do one a week at least. So yeah, man, just leave some feedback, leave some comments. And I'm really just shooting this video because my wife's making me. She's actually recording me. I'm kidding, but no, she is recording. All right, guys, peace.